Welcome, ladies, non-binaries, and gentlemen, to another episode of Timetable Documents. Here, I'm at Braintree to present my proposal for some through running on the MBTA Commuter Rail, but not the one you're probably thinking of. No matter how game-changing the north-south rail link will be, capacity will still be constrained by bottlenecks in the rest of the network. The biggest bottleneck is the Old Colony Main Line, possibly the busiest single-track railway in the world. If you look at the schedules for the Old Colony lines, you see irregular frequencies and 3-hour midday gaps. And the Fall River and New Bedford lines have this janky transfer to East Taunton, while both Kingston and Greenbush get direct trains. Fall River and New Bedford are each more important places than Kingston and Greenbush together, so it should be the other way around. I would therefore like to present the Old Colony through running. Featuring clock-facing schedules just like they have in Europe. Do you like through running? Well, once you see my cursed implementation of it, you probably won't. This S-Bahn is centered not on Boston, but on Braintree. In my schedule, Fall River and New Bedford each get direct trains every 90 minutes, combining to 45 on the trunk between Taunton and Boston. I only checked after making the timetable, thinking I'd need to tweak it, but coincidentally the train meets happen in places where there are already passing sidings, though the one at Middleborough has some very precise timing. The through-running aspect of my plan is between the Kingston line and the Greenbush line. The whole idea of using the Y track at Greenbush Junction to reach Braintree was inspired by a 2024 trackwork diversion, where all 3 branches were terminating at Braintree for a bus connection. The Kingston-Greenbush line runs with 2 train sets. Here it is by the numbers. It's just under 40 miles long, and it has an Elliott deviation index of about 2.75. So, with an indirect commuter train between Greenbush and Kingston, how do riders get from there to Boston? Well, the answer is the Braintree transfer, which I'm sure will be nothing short of loathed. 3 trainloads of people crowd onto the Fall River train at South Station, then 2 trainloads of them wait about 15 minutes on the Braintree platform, intermingling in the middle with the trainloads of people getting off the Kingston and Greenbush trains, as they wait about 15 minutes for the train from New Bedford to Boston. Expect severe crowding on the trains between Boston and Braintree, or the other option is to take the Red Line. Other than that, my plan very much improves service on the Old Colony Commuter Rail lines, giving even 90-minute headways to all the branches at the cost of Kingston and Greenbush's direct train. So, ladies, non-binaries, and gentlemen, this has been my timetable documents. There's 7 train sets required to run the Old Colony division, which is, I think, slightly more than it currently does. But be sure to ask clarifying questions in the comments, and please, absolutely smash the like, subscribe, and bell buttons as if they were the Kingston train into the Greenbush train, due to the very precise timing required at Greenbush Junction, since the train meet happens very close to the western end of their passing siding. Thank you for watching.